This is the bow that I purchased a season ago. I used it 1 year and never pulled the string back on anything. And it's got a trophy taker arrow rest on it. As you pull the bow back, this flips up. So when you release the arrow, it flips down and the arrow isn't brushed against anything on the sight. And I don't even know what kind of a sight I have here with the pins. It's just got 4 normal pins. I like this. Oh, it's called an Extreme. I like this orange outer ring because then I match that ring up to the peep sight. This is a peep sight right here. This is just the lower cost Matthews. I paid $200 for it, but I have just installed a new quiver. This is a quiver that can adjust up and down. My old quiver, the arrows were beyond the cam here, and I couldn't set it down because the arrows would be into the ground. So now I've got this new quiver, and I'm going to adjust it up even higher. I'm going to put this up right even with this top cam so these arrows are even more out of the way, because I have a rest on my stand now where it fits right here on the bowl right alongside me on the side of the stand. So these arrows right now it does fit, but if I bring these arrows up a little higher, then I'm not worried about it clinking on the stand. So it's called a Matthews Solo Cam. That's about all I know about it. I'm gonna do a shot right now. I've got a target down the lane. It's just one of those square targets. So I've been listening to YouTube videos, and one particular instructor was talking about how you want to blueprint your aim and release of the arrow. You want to get it in your mind. You want to do that over and over again. And one thing that he was talking about that I hadn't done in the past is really think about the release itself. So what I want to do, what I'm going to practice doing, and this might take some dedication on my part to really get it into my routine, my subroutine. First thing, after I pull it back, I want to center that orange ring in the peep sight. Then I want to center the pin on the heart of the deer, and then I want to release. And I want to think about those 3 steps, 4 steps. Pull back, center ring, 2, center pin, 3, center pin on the heart is 3, and then think about this release as I'm releasing. And the way the instructor described it is, it's not about thinking about the release itself or thinking about the button or anything. It's about giving yourself enough time to, okay, if something isn't working, that you won't pull the release, which maybe is a little more difficult, and I want to incorporate it in the blueprint. Just saying, I want to think about that release enough. Okay, the release is there, and now I'm going to kill the deer. This is 20 yards. Okay, let's go check it out. I've got my top pin. So far it's worked from 5 yards to 20 yards. This is my part of my backyard that I designed under permaculture principles. I grow a lot of food here. There's the arrow. Just a tad high at 20. That'll kill a deer. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this the way I am is because I want to kill a deer. The issue isn't the equipment. You know, equipment can be learned, can be fixed, whatever. The issue is my mental capacity to be able to do it under that extreme, very extreme, intense moment. Those are the new broadheads I'm using now. I noticed that this broadhead goes into this target a lot easier and comes out of the target a lot easier than the other broadheads I've been using. So I'm assuming it's going to cut into a deer just as easily. Alright. That's my practice and lesson for today. For me. Not necessarily you, but for me. Alright, thanks for watching.